I'm so sorry. The fat boy rides again. Yeehaw. Good morning, friends. It's a beautiful morning out here. I woke up about 4:30 in the morning, could not go back to sleep, and I really don't know why I thought about it, but I said, I kind of feel like going to Koh Chang today. The only thing that makes me have a little bit of reservation is the red license plate that's on my motorbike. The little bit of reading that I did do, it basically says you cannot leave the province when you have that red plate. Then I read something about a brown book. If you just mark in the brown book what province you're going to and how many days you're going to be there and all that, then it's okay. I also read something that said you have to fill that brown book out in Thai. I also seen something that said you need to go to the Department of Land Transportation and they need to give you a form that's signed or stamped or whatever that says you can leave the province. I kept getting different information. If I'm not mistaken, the law says you're supposed to put your white plates on within 30 days. The crazy thing about that is when you go to the dealer, they tell you it can take up to 3 months to get them. Well, how are you supposed to do that? Doesn't make any sense, but whatever. I came out here to the dealer. He said, as long as you have the book that I gave you with all your information on it and you got your insurance card that you just picked up the other day, keep that with you. He said, you really shouldn't have a problem. With all that said, there is still a part of me that wonders, am I 100% legal? I don't know, but I'm willing to take this chance. It's about a 4.5 hour ride down to Trat. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And that's where I can catch the ferry. The ferry will allow me to put my motorbike on and then cross over to Koh Chang. I did think to myself, you know, I could pack up my bicycle and my laptop and all that and then just get a car or a sport utility to bring me down there to Trat and then just rent a motorbike once I got to Koh Chang. But to be perfectly honest with you, I kind of feel like I need a little bit of a break off the bike. My fat belly doesn't need a break off of it, but my mind and my body does. I'm just gonna take the motorbike. Like I said before, this is the whole reason why I bought the bike, so that I can explore. And I haven't booked my room in Koh Chang yet because I'm not 100% exactly sure what I'm gonna do. There's a possibility that I get close down here and I decide, you know what, I'm gonna stay the night and try it, and then just get up in the morning and go to Koh Chang. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, y'all. I stopped at this 7-Eleven here. Got me a 29 baht ham and cheese sandwich, a couple Cvits. So this ferry that leaves the mainland and goes to Koh Chang, the first one leaves at 6:30 in the morning. The next one departs at 7:45, and then from there, they go every hour, 8:45, 9:45, etc., all the way up until 6:30 in the evening. That's the last run. As long as I get down there by 6:30, it doesn't matter. So I mean, hell, I could stop and get lunch or get dinner or do whatever. Also, because I seen that, I said, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and book my room. I booked a room for 5 nights for $220. Well, I'm on my second stop. I just got me a little popsicle, another Cvit, and a bottle of water. I don't need gas or anything. I just stopped to get off the bike for a little bit, stretch my legs. I'm finding that I can sit for about an hour and 15 minutes most before it's like, all right, I need this. I need to get off this damn thing and walk around or do something. It's weird because I can sit on the bike for 3 hours, 4 hours and I'll be okay. But you would think that seat, you know, would be super comfortable. I don't know what it is, but after a while, my freaking butt starts to hurt. As I was pulling in here, I see that they've got this car hotel and service. Looks like it's a detail shop. What I noticed was this BMW here, man. This thing is bad. BMW 220i, that thing is sharp. I guess that's enough jibber jab. I'm gonna get my behind back on this bike and get on down the road some more. All right, friends, I'm about an hour outside of Trat. I decided to stop right here, grab myself a little something to eat. The usual, Khao Kai Jiao Musap. I will tell you, man, when you get outside of the tourist areas, you get out of Pattaya, out of Jam Tien, Naukula, Wongamat, nobody speaks English, man. You better have your translator with you or know enough to ask what you want and to understand how much stuff costs. The how much stuff costs part is really not that big of a deal because most of the vendors, they always have a calculator, so they just punch it in and they show it to you. Ice cold water, ice cold Coke. They're both awesome. I know one thing. I'm gonna have to find another OtterBox case because this one is about had it. The rubber is starting to tear. Kai Jiao Musa. How about a fork that's not bent? There we go. And a spoon. How about a spoon? When I was growing up, we were friends with this family. Their little girl, she couldn't say spoon, so she'd say poon. I need a poon. We'll jump back on the bike and keep it getting. Keep it getting. What is that? Keep it getting. We'll keep it getting there, Pilgrim. All right, friends, I made one more stop at this PTT to top off the tank before I head to the ferry. I did that because I didn't know if there was a Shell or a ESSO, ESSO, ESO, ESSO. I don't know how they pronounce it. I don't give a shit. PTT or PT. I didn't know if any of these major gas stations were going to be on that island because I didn't even look at the map. And I thought, well, I don't want to get over there and have to use the petrol that's in a liquor bottle. I don't really want to put that in my bike. So I stopped and topped off the tank before I head over here to the ferry. Before I started recording this, I did look on the map and it looks like there is one PTT, titty. It looks like there is one PTT station. It's about 10 to 12 minutes from my hotel. So I really didn't have to do this, but whatever, it's done now. If you're curious, I put a little over 4 liters of fuel in the tank, and I believe that cost me 170 baht. You can call it 200 baht, so about $6 is what it cost me to get down here. Much, much cheaper to ride the motorbike down here than it is to get a Bolt taxi to come down. Yeah, you're putting miles on your bike, but that's the whole entire reason I bought the thing. Why buy one if you're not gonna ride it? I think I'm gonna walk over here, hit this restroom real fast, and then get on down to the pier. Let's see how far I am from the pier. I am 28 minutes from the pier, so should get there around 3:15, 3:30. That might work out perfect because the next ferry leaves at 3:45. So might have timed this just right. All right, friends, fuel tank topped off. Had myself another popsicle and a bottle of water. Let's see here. Phone in the holder so we can get some GPS going on. Put this monstrosity of a helmet on my big old head. Going on with my glasses. Clean them up. There we go. The fat boy rides again. Yeehaw. All right, y'all. I made it just in time. I was up there taking a photo by the road and I looked at the clock. I was like, oh crap, I better hurry up. It leaves at 3:45. It's 3:40 right now. Timed that one perfect. They told me to stick my bike right here toward the back of the boat in the corner. So they did indeed consider my bike to be a big bike because they charged 80 for me and 80 for the bike. 160 total. That's still not bad to transport a passenger and a vehicle across the ocean like that. All right, friends, I've made it here to Koh Chang. I'm here at the Erewhon Koh Chang. My initial feeling is this place gives off Phuket vibes. It's like almost like a cross between Phuket and Koh Samui. That's how it feels right now. Like this strip right here reminds me of Koh Samui. Some of the real steep and curvy roads that I had to come down, coming over the mountain from the west side of the island, that reminded me of Phuket. I was gonna book a room a little bit further down the road. I really couldn't tell which place was nicer, to be honest. Now that I'm here, I kind of have a feeling the other place was probably a little nicer. It was about $70 more total. So this place here, I think, was $222 for 5 nights. And the place down there was $289 for 5 nights. But this one here, it's got 9.1 on Agoda, it's got 9.2 on Booking. So apparently people like it. It is a nice room. This is the deluxe mountain view with king bed. I like this little desk over here. I'm looking at it thinking, man, I could have got some editing done right there, but I didn't bring my laptop with me for 2 reasons. One, I couldn't fit it underneath my seat on my motorbike, and I didn't feel like putting it on my back and lugging it for 3 hours because that would have got heavy, my back would have started to hurt, etc. And secondly, I'm really trying to push a reset button right now. I kind of need to take a step away from pretty much everything. Take a step away from the bike, take a step away from editing video. I'm still gonna film, but I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm in a 100% complete funk And sometimes when that happens, you just have to step away from everything that is your routine in order to reset or recharge or whatever you want to call it. So that's basically what I'm doing here on Koh Chang. I got to woosah, you know. I got to get back to just having fun and living my life. You know, I do that, but at the same time, I've just been so concentrated on, man, I got to get to 10K, man, I gotta get out another video, man. You know, I'm just tired of thinking like that. I think it almost hinders my creative process when I think like that. So I woke up this morning and I said, you know what, F it, I'm going to Koh Chang. A lot of things that I have read regarding this island say you probably want to bring a girl with you if you want female company. Well, I'm about sick of them too. So I came by myself. If I happen to run into one while I'm here, that's a whole different story. But as of right now, I'm solo dolo, man. And I plan on keeping it that way for quite some time, man, because it is just becoming apparent to me that it just don't even matter, man. The more time you spend around them, the more you realize just how useless they are. Anyway, I think I'm gonna charge my phone, relax for just a little bit, go get the rest of my stuff out of my bike. It's only 5 o'clock. I'm not really hungry. So I think I'm just gonna chill out here, probably read my book for a little while, because that's all I have to entertain me is my book and my phone. I know there is one bar in particular I do wanna go to this evening, so I'll probably try to find something to eat around that area. And more than likely, I'll probably go and get a foot massage somewhere. So that'll kill some time. Might get 2 massages. Might get a foot massage and a head and neck and shoulder. That'll kill 2 hours. If this next cut scene isn't me eating or whatever the same day, then more than likely I went out and got drunk off my ass and couldn't film nothing. What's going on, friends? I don't even remember the name of this spot. I think it's called U-Turn. On the back of their shirts, it says U-Turn, so I'm assuming that's what it is. If not, hopefully there's a sign outside and I'm showing it to you right now. It's nice seating they have up here. It's comfortable. I ordered myself a Caesar salad and I also ordered some cashew chicken. Cause I'm a fat boy. They fooled me a little bit with the Caesar salad because in the picture, it looked like it was a regular Caesar salad. But now that they brought it to me, it's a chicken Caesar salad. This salad is really good. The Caesar dressing is legit Caesar dressing. Sometimes you go to restaurants and they'll say Caesar salad and the dressing doesn't taste at all like Caesar dressing. This is legit. If I'm not mistaken, the salad was only 99. Peppercorn got stuck on the side of my throat. I'm so sorry. If I'm not mistaken, the Caesar salad was 99 baht. Có khao soi, nóiครับ? Khao soi? Check up. I just asked her to bring me some steamed rice to go with the cashew chicken. By the time I got to the room, checked in, got settled a little bit, I realized how tired I was and I freaking passed out. So I took a nap for about 2 hours. And I said, all right, I'm gonna get up, come out, find me something to eat, and check out this one little bar that I've been looking at on Instagram. Come around the corner and it was absolutely dead. They had 2 customers and 1 lady. Sometimes I wonder, why do I order the same stuff all the time? But then when I order it from a different place, I'm reminded why I do it, because everybody makes it different. Everywhere you go, they make it different. Man, now that I say that, where was I at the other day when I had the cashew chicken? It was absolutely freaking phenomenal. That's gonna make me mad if I can't remember where that was at, because it was awesome. Let's see if I can look in my photos and find it. Okay. It was a little spot on Jom Tien Beach. Little restaurant right next to the 7-Eleven. Super good. Young lady introduced me to that spot. I'll definitely go back. Unfortunately, I don't hang out with her anymore.
What did you say? How you say that word? How you say that word?
I say versus VS. I thought that you say VS.
Em Leao. Yeah. They brought me my bill and was like, pay and get out. So I think they closed at 10 o'clock. They was just trying to finish up. I think. Hold on. But nobody else is leaving, so maybe not. Let's see. They closed at 11. I don't know what that was all about. I think she was just bringing me my bill and I thought that they were closing. That's all. But they weren't. They don't close for another hour. But it's all right. I need to get moving on down here anyway. They say that they have some semblance of a walking street down here, about 10 minutes down the road. So I'm gonna roll on down there.